cradling work. So Angeles Arien, PhD, was a cultural anthropologist and author. In her book, The Fourfold Way, Walking the Paths of the Warrior, Teacher, Healer, and Visionary, she discusses these 4 universal archetypes that are found in each of us, waiting to express their wisdom through our actions and our choices. Ariane notes that there are 4 universal meditation postures which access different resources, one for each of these archetypes: the warrior, the teacher, the healer, and the visionary. And they're associated with 4 different postures. So standing meditation accesses our inner warrior, and this archetype resources power and presence. The warrior's way is to show up and know the right use of power. And then there's lying meditation. This accesses the inner healer. This is the archetype that resources love. The healer's way is to extend love so that we're able to put attention to what has heart and meaning. There's a walking meditation, accessing the inner visionary. This archetype resources vision. The visionary's way is to express creativity and vision, giving voice to what we see. And there's sitting meditation. This accesses the inner teacher, and this archetype resources wisdom. The teacher's way is to model wisdom, able to be open to all possibilities and unattached to outcome. She notes that when we are open to being powerful, loving, creative, and wise, we experience the world and ourselves as the many splendored thing that we are. So let's take a look at one of the practices she suggests, which she calls cradling work. This is done in a lying posture, or lying down posture. According to Ariane, this is the most healing posture that a body can assume. It's equated with rest and the nourishment from giving and receiving love. And I quote her directly. Some shamanic traditions in parts of Africa and the oceanic societies attend to health and well-being through what is called cradling work, a 4-part practice in staying connected to the good, the true, and beautiful aspects of one's nature. In cradling work, we lie on our back and place both our hands over our heart. In many cultures, hands symbolize healing. Silently, we acknowledge the character qualities that we appreciate about ourselves. We acknowledge our strengths. We acknowledge the contributions that we have made and that we continue to make. And we acknowledge the love given and the love received. In these societies mentioned above, this practice is generally done 3 times a day. Once in the soft time of day, morning. Once in the strong time of day, afternoon. And once in the subtle time of day, night. Cradling work and the different times of day remind us that we are soft, strong, and subtle creatures. So let's put this into some steps. First, you need to lay aside some space and time. Lie on your back, placing your hands over your heart. And come to your center. Perhaps 3 deep breaths will do that. Whatever way works for you. And then to the practice. We acknowledge silently to yourself 4 things. First, the character qualities that you appreciate about yourself. Second, your strengths, what you love to do, what you're good at. Third, the contributions that you have made and continue to make, whether it's in tasks done or in context of relationships or what you've learned, whatever these are, think wide. And fourth, the love you have given and the love you have received. The traditional times of day to do this are morning, easily done upon waking, the afternoon, and night, which is easily done upon going to bed. If you have some way you wish of closing a practice, I'd engage that, even if it's just a thank you. So let's go through these 4 different acknowledgments to make one more time. So with your hands over your heart, acknowledge the character qualities that you appreciate about yourself. Acknowledge your strengths, your gifts, the things you love to do. They're life-giving for you. Then acknowledge the contributions that you have made and continue to make. And finally, acknowledge the love you have given and the love you have received. If this video has been helpful to you, please consider sharing it. Go in peace.